banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys, well, they're struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Sanders now to the air right away. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Now Sanders. Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Here we go. And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit concerned throwing the 2 interceptions.
And the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep, at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. They'll give this out the middle to Brown. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11 NT tape. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. After the shreds him with a stiff arm. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Sanders to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Down the left sideline. And down to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
First down.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Sanders. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. A second back at the 36. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Burrow looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On one, ready?
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. That's a 44.
Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down at 45. 10 yards there on the Bengal first. The Bengals at 9-7 now on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance of emerging victorious yet again.
These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An inside give, Brown. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That was short one to Gesicki. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And able to inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, Can.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Oh, look.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
Handing it off to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals is good.
McPherson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 29.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Halftime coming
okay,
up.
Brandon, thank you. It's January 4th. Are we still within the range we can say Happy New Year? Well, Happy New Year. This is it. Week 18. Everything to play for. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And this is Keaton Mitchell. This is going to end up a touchdown. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the 2nd-year signal caller, Caleb Williams. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Bears out in front. It's now 17-0, and that game has gone to the half. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Drake May on target to his man Stephon Diggs. A 30-yard touchdown strike. This one a low-scoring game to wrap up the year, all tied at the break. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Burrow will throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Brown. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Stop. Right, 80. Right, cut. Stop.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Moss. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On play action, here's Shadur. Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Hendrickson dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Judy. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. On first down, they'll start out with Moss. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Open man is Chase, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Third down, here's Brown. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3-and-out.
Quick hitter here is complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down with Moss. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. In motion comes the tight end left. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Moss on the give up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Pearson for the Bengals field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's, can't get away, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Taken in at the 22. So this one